time for a struggle challenge. Let's see what you got for me today. I find that many of the most festive, extravagant desserts only look awesome, but they don't taste all that great. I'm looking for ideas for what Christmassy dessert to make that is both stunning and delicious. Well, it sounds like the criteria are cut and dry. It should look great and it should taste great. To the mini fridge. Pretty simple. Butter, we've got milk, we've got eggs. Obviously, these are the base of most desserts. So while I think about what we should make, I'm gonna grab some other vital ingredients. Sugar and flour. We gotta make something that tastes great and looks cool. And there's this one French dessert called a croquembouche, which is a whole bunch of puffy balls that are built sky high, and we can kind of build them in a shape going this way that will also mimic a Christmas tree. And I think that's both festive and accurate. This elf better get started. Do I have to refer to myself as an elf? I'm already short. We're gonna make profiteroles. We're gonna make puffs. So we're gonna melt some butter in the pan. Equal parts butter and water, okay? We're gonna add a little sugar. We're gonna add a little salt. This is the base to a lot of really simple pastries, like eclair, profiteroles, cream puffs. They all start with this choux dough, which is really easy to make. I mean, this comes together in like 2 minutes. Our butter is melted, so now I'm gonna work in some flour here. Basically, trying to get this into a very, very tight pasty paste. It should be nice and smooth, no lumps, all come together really nicely. Now I'm gonna work 2 eggs into this, one at a time so that they temper up, right? The heat is off. I'm just using the residual heat of our paste and of the pan. They get warmed slowly and then become symbiotic with the paste. That looks great. We need a pastry bag so we can get perfect little round medallions that will puff in the oven. Get it right into the corner of a bag like that. Just start making some puffs. I'm not gonna go too big. They are gonna puff, they're gonna expand. So I'm leaving space between them. Our dough's all ready, it's spread out. We're gonna start with 10 minutes of high heat, about 425. We're gonna get that oven spring that's gonna make these puff and rise really quickly. We lower it and continue cooking so it cooks through, and then we bring the temperature down ever so slowly. That way they won't deflate. Into the oven. The oven door is slightly ajar. My puffs are now cooling, so I need some glue to hold this whole tower together, so I'm gonna make some caramel. We're gonna melt a bunch of sugar. Fire on, gonna hit it with a little bit of water. I'm just gonna combine the sugar and the water right now, and then I'm not gonna touch it. Our caramel's just about ready. Our puffs have cooled. Let's start making this happen. I will come in with a puff, glue it to the plate. Christmas in July. This is coming together. A lot of people think that this is something that's really hard to do, but the truth is it just takes a long time. It's not that hard to do. Holy moly! I'm gonna add a little bit of Christmas magic in the form of spun sugar. Here we go, it's happening. Take the fork, you dip it in the sugar, and you sort of like drizzle it and just start making circles and let the air take it. This looks pretty good, I gotta say. It definitely requires an adult hand because the caramel is extremely hot, and that is the glue that keeps this together. This is a 10 on looks. Now for the flavor. It is pure, it is few ingredients, it is delicious, and it is a 10 on flavor. Crunch in the mouth, simple flavors, cool looking. 105% Christmas challenge crushed. Thank you for this challenge. It's a Christmas miracle.